Today we will review the Sample Homeowner Appeal Form, which, effective October 18, 2020, is one of the General Land Office's sample documents for voluntary buyout or acquisition programs. A hyperlink to the Sample Homeowner Appeal Form can be found on the Texas General Land Office website at recovery.texas.gov. To locate the document, go to the Local Buyout and Acquisition Program page, which is linked below in the description section of this video. Scroll down to the left side checklist section to the Supplemental Documentation and click on the Sample Homeowner Appeal Form link. Once you click on the link, your computer will download the fillable document. Please note, you will need Microsoft Word to view and edit the document. Subrecipients are responsible for responding to complaints and appeals in a timely and professional manner. Subrecipients will keep a record of each complaint or appeal that it receives to include all communications and their resolutions. When a complaint or appeal is received, a representative of the subrecipient should respond to the complainant or appellant within 3 business days where practicable. For expediency, subrecipients may utilize telephone communication as the primary method of contact. However, email and postmarked letters can be used as necessary. Subrecipients shall identify customer service specialists within their program that will be tasked with handling all inquiries. Customer service specialists are responsible for determining if complaints and appeals relate to the business or authority of the subrecipient or state, ensuring that a response to all complaints and appeals are within the appropriate time frame. A final response must be provided within 10 business days of receipt, although an extension may be granted if additional documents or review are required. And lastly, ushering all complaints and appeals through to a resolution where possible. Since subrecipients are most often the first line of communication for program beneficiaries, they should have an internal procedure for handling incoming complaints, including a complaint escalation process to ensure that complaints are handled at the earliest stage in the process. Documentation for each complaint or appeal must be maintained by the subrecipient. Each file must include the following: contact information for the complainant, initial complaint, address and GLO assigned project number, if applicable, any communications to and from the complainant or appellant, results of the investigation, together with any notes, letters, or other investigative documentation, the date the complaint or appeal was closed, and any other actions taken. Subrecipients should ensure that they are following their program guidelines in regard to receiving and responding to appeals, complaints, and disputes. The purpose of the Sample Homeowner Appeal Form is for the subrecipient to provide the applicant a method for which to file a complaint, appeal, or dispute, and to ensure that the dispute has all of the required information for the GLO Local Buyout and Acquisition Program. The Sample Homeowner Appeal Form provided by the Texas GLO is a sample document. It is meant to guide subrecipients in creating their own form, and therefore, subrecipients should edit the sample form according to the needs of the program, while ensuring that the form continues to meet its purpose. At a minimum, subrecipients should use the information provided in the sample form to create their own form on subrecipient letterhead. For this video, we will use an example of a fictional applicant and location to give a sample of how to complete the form. To begin, the form should be placed on subrecipient letterhead. Then, the first section of the form should include the full name of the homeowner making the complaint, appeal, or dispute, and all contact information. In the sample form, the homeowner can input contact information, such as phone number and email, where they can be reached. The homeowner should also input the address of the buyout or acquisition property in question. Then, there should be a place for the homeowner to input the program that they are making the dispute to. In the next section, the homeowner should detail the action, decision, or policy decision that the program took that they are disputing. In our example, the homeowner is appealing the denial decision on their property. Section 3 is for the homeowner to input the desired change or resolution they are hoping to gain from the complaint, appeal, or dispute. For example, Robert is hoping through his appeal that his application will once again be considered eligible and he will be able to participate in the program. In the next section, the homeowner making the dispute should input their justification and legal basis for the desired change. In other words, the homeowner should argue why they disagree with the action, decision, or policy decision that they are disputing. In our example, the homeowner justifies the tie back to the storm through additional information and documentation that had not been previously submitted to the program. Please note, subrecipients should work closely with homeowners and applicants throughout the program to provide technical assistance to homeowners, therefore reducing the number of disputes and appeals received. The final section is the certification of the applicant and co-applicant that all information provided is true and accurate to the best of their knowledge and belief, and that any person who knowingly makes a false claim or statement to HUD may be subject to civil or criminal penalties. The applicant, and if applicable, co-applicant, then print their names, sign, and date. We hope you enjoyed this training on the Sample Homeowner Appeal Form. If there are any additional questions during the completion of the form, subrecipients should reach out to their General Land Office Grant Manager. Additional videos covering the other required local buyout and acquisition forms are, or soon will be, available at the same location you are viewing this one.